Okay, it's been a long time. We're kind of back. So this is going to be an unusual episode. Now there are no spoilers in this Red Dead Redemption episode. I am literally just playing the game, doing some wandering, going to explore some of the lands. No story stuff, so you don't have to worry if you've not played the game or gotten up to chapter 6 where I am. There will be no story spoilers unless you just count seeing the map or seeing any part of the game as a spoiler, in which case feel free not to watch this video or just listen to the audio, because I'm basically just going to ramble for however long it takes just to explain what's been happening to anyone that actually gives a hoot about the channel, because we've gone from on average a video a day to pretty much nothing for about a month and a half. So I just want to explain what the dealio is and where the channel could be going moving forward. So there was a little marker here I wanted to go and investigate, so I think might as well head over there whilst I start this chit chat.
How's it going?
So basically, about a month ago, just over a month ago, I moved out of my one-bedroom flat due to financial reasons, job and financial reasons. But let's not get into that. I stayed in temporary, with someone for about a week. All my stuff was in storage, and I am now in a double bedroom house share. So I have a double room of my own. I share the kitchen and downstairs toilet and upstairs bathroom with, at the moment, 4 other people, and they're a decent bunch. There's no communal area apart from the kitchen and bathroom, so there's no living room, so it's not as though we can really get to know each other outside of just chatting in the kitchen and stuff. But I'm basically in this situation because I can't afford anything else. I mean, I get my rent and all my bills, the gas, electricity, food, not food, gas, electricity, water, council tax, Wi-Fi, you name it, all covered under the rent. So this is the cheapest option for me right now, and the only option, because when you're not working and you're not having enough money to get by on, your alternative to house share, flat share, moving back in with your parents, which involves me leaving Bournemouth and going back to Jersey, is living on the streets. So this is my only option at the moment. So anyway, the reason there's been no videos for the last month is because of that whole move situation. It was just, well, you haven't got a vehicle as well. It's even more difficult to move because no car means I've got to get removal men, which costs money, which I don't have, and all sorts of problems, especially when you're moving a one-bedroom flat into a one-room situation. You've got to sell most of your furniture, and just there's a lot of stuff to do. Anyone that's moved knows what's the deal involved in moving, and it's never fun. So that's the reason why there's been no videos for a while. Going forward, it's interesting because I'm in a one-bedroom flat and the walls are fairly thin. If my I'm going to fall off the edge. No. Slow down. If my housemate is in the room next door to me, he's probably thinking I'm gone crazy and talking to myself because there's no one else here and there's just me blabbering on. So this is the issue. It's like before I could record whenever I wanted to, relatively speaking, because I'm in my own place, but now I'm sharing a place and the walls are thinner. It's going to limit my ability to record, especially considering the guy next door works nights and sleeps during the day, so it's kind of like I'm not going to be chatting and recording during the day and disturbing people. So basically that means that I imagine that recording
Stay back!
Sorry, man, I can't do two things at once. Recording's gonna be limited because I don't have the flexibility, freedom and privacy that I used to have. But I mean, we were knocking out a video a day, so I guess, you know, reducing that is, you know, not surprising. A lot of channels don't do that many videos. Then again, we're not doing anything super creative apart from just playing a game and talking. The same thing applies, I guess, to my brother. It was already not guaranteed that he could ever make it round, and that was when he was... where am I going? I'm not actually going the right way at all. I think I need to head up to the railroad, and then I can get to that. That's how I saw it on the railroad. Even with just a 3-minute walk to my previous address, my brother couldn't always make it because of his commitments with the kids and work and everything. And now he's got... I mean, I'm not far away from where I was initially. It's a 5-minute drive and stuff, but you know, from a 3-minute walk to a 5-minute drive, it just makes things a bit more... you know, he can't have a drink when he comes around here. Yeah. I don't know, there's just additional things. Plus, once again, I'm in a room. I'm in a bedroom. There's even less space than there was in my small living room, so getting people in here, especially if you factor Amy in as well, I don't know. I cannot guarantee that going forward the videos will be, one, as frequent as they were, and two, will feature anyone more than just myself. So take that as you will. You may want to desubscribe, unsubscribe, because it's just boring old David doing his videos on his own. But hey, I mean, at the end of the day, I might start working and move again, or maybe I'm just being overly polite to my neighbours, and you know, I should just say stuff it and record as and when I want. And obviously there is space for Peter and Amy in here. It'll be a squish, you know, a squeeze, but at the end of the day we'd only be recording for like an hour or two. It's not as though we're living together in this room, so maybe going forward it will be fine. But it's all a bit, it kind of feels like I've gone back in time, back to when I was at university. That's the last time I was in a house share, was when I was at uni. Even though I'm now 36, it's kind of embarrassing, to be honest. It's like, you're 37 years old, you haven't got a job, even though I've never had a difficulty in finding a job previous. For some reason I just cannot find anything at the moment. I mean, I've applied to everything under the sun and no one will give me anything. Kind of start thinking, that's the spot I wanted to go behind the wall from. You start to get this complex, like there's something wrong with me. But that is the long and the short of it. That wasn't as much of a ramble as I thought it was going to be. I kind of had it in my head that this speech, if you like, would
there we go.
Would go on for much longer whilst I explained the ins and the outs. But I guess some of the more finer details are not as exciting. People don't care. Oh, who cares? You're not working. I don't know who you are. What's in here? A hat. Oh, a note. You found a special hat. This hat has been out your wardrobe and can be stored in your horse. Special hats glow when lying on the ground. Can I read this note? Is it a note? See, I told you. As soon as I was on top of a train, because I wanted. There's a thing for shooting 5 birds at once on the top of a moving train, and I was trying to do the bird thing, and I saw this waterfall as the train went past, and I thought, I bet you there's something there. And god damn it, I was right.
Hey, boy.
So there you go. That is a bit of a spoiler.
Yep.
if you want to get a special hat that's behind the waterfall. But yeah, that was basically my my rambling. So if everything goes according to plan, we will also have a new intro. Nothing fancy, because I am literally just plonking my logo into a video that you can just buy and tweak online. So it's not as though I created this intro myself, because that would be something. It is just a purchased background logo, but we can pretend that the zoom in is of my new location, our new headquarters for the last Junker in some dingy back alley. That only makes sense if the logo is actually changed, otherwise that doesn't make sense at all, but hopefully it does make sense. So that was a short video. Consider this to be the beginning of season 2 of the last Junker, I think. Going forward, things may be different, maybe because I can't just sit here yammering on to myself all the time. Maybe that will force me to do more creative videos that don't feature narration at all. Top 10 videos and stuff like that maybe, but at this point in time I don't know. At the end of the day, we've got 32 subscribers and our videos tend to always get single figure views, so it's not as though anyone probably really cares about the absence of videos for a while. But just in case there are people out there that do care, this is the reason why we are not finished. I have not given up the channel, and so that was that. So as per usual, thanks for joining me, like and subscribe, and I will catch you, definitely not in a month and a half, in the next episode of whatever I end up recording. It's probably going to be a brand new series. I'm probably just going to say all the episodes previous we're not going to finish, or at least maybe just stop for the time being and just start something off brand new, a clean slate. And I don't know what's going to be at the moment, but we'll see. It'll be a surprise for everyone. Until then, take care, and I will see you next time.